Looking at you, Freeze Man scenario.
Hi YouTube, we're talking about Mega Man Battle Network and Trails in the Sky. Welcome, we're back.
Battle Network.
Oh, I almost...
Did I ever tell you my VTuber design started out as a Metar from that?
We'll be right back, YouTube. Welcome back once again, YouTube. Okay, so we are currently right here in the city of Roland. Okay, love you, Kyra. What were we doing? Alright, we got Shara.
Yeah, we got Shara. We are now heading to Mistwald. Back to the forest in order to find who we think stole the thing from the mayor.
She comes in at level 12 at least.
Yeah, usually, more so in Sky 1 than Sky 2. If a character joins you, they're usually at the level they want you to be super comfortable.
So my problem with Shara is this. She's stuck in wind mode.
Yep.
If we give her a lot more wind, we could have some fun. What are some of the magics we can do with wind? I mean, we could get her to Aerostorm.
Aerostorm might be a bit much given the amount of EP that costs, but sure. I remember Aerial just being universally useful throughout this one.
Yeah, so let's...
I remember Plasma Wave especially also being very good for endgame in this one.
Fuck.
Yeah, we don't got a lot of quartz options yet.
Okay, we gotta wait.
Yeah, most of the really good for elemental value quartz that sometimes have some detrimental effects to you use case-wise, you get through side quests later. Like, I think you don't get sent until...
Right, we're going to miss
one in this one?
We've done all the... thingies, right?
I believe... check.
Yeah,
that looks right, yeah.
Mayoral Theft. Mayoral Theft 2. Oh, we should turn these in, or can we?
I'm not sure if you have yet, so just check, just in case. Reported.
Currently, there's nothing to report. Okay, so we gotta finish the Mayoral Theft thing. Judging by what's been said.
And we've already technically been to the room we need to go to, it's just that the plot destination wasn't there yet.
Yep. Still getting used to the controls.
I wish to see how ridiculous you get it to look is...
Oh,
I think at least Sky Era has the config tool you can mess around with, just to make the game like up to your desired settings without being in the game directly. You can accelerate the rate at which the turbo button goes in that option.
I wish to go into maximum overdrive.
But you know what? I'm gonna put my copy up really quick just to see how fast you can get up to Trails, Sky.
She's got a whip. She's got a whip.
Ration fuel.
Right, we're good to go.
I just know one of my friends is gonna see boot and stuff and go, huh? Let's see. Field turbo rate by default is 2. In battle, it's ×4. You can get up to ×6.
Cool. Also, I really don't want to fight these things. Mistwald. Right. God damn it. Oh, god damn it!
There are things in these woods.
Son of a bitch. I don't have time for you, you're too weak! Okay, now.
God, I love this song.
So this is Mistwald, huh?
Can you tell us anything, Shara? Nope.
Someone came through here alright. I sleep until Cold Steel 3 TBH. I can understand that. Also, we have an ad coming in 15 seconds and I cannot stop it now.
Put on your war helmets, gentlemen. It's time for advertisements.
Oh, God, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to go the full 2 hours. My throat is killing me today, and I don't know why. I've taken cough medicine. I've taken cold medicine. The only other thing that
drinking water helps, usually in my case.
I think I know what might be the problem. Remember when I had jury duty a couple weeks ago?
Oh no.
You know what takes a couple of weeks to form? You know what takes a couple of weeks to surface? I gotta see if we have any self-tests. I swear to God if I got it again. I got the big C word, potentially. Last time I had it, it was not pleasant.
Yeah, that about tracks for us over here, too.
Like, there's this constant, like, slight pain in the back of my throat. And I've hydrated numerous times today. I filled up my water bottles to the point that I've had to, like, refill them. And they're like, half-gallon water bottles. So I got a gallon of water already today. Do I respect music? Yes. We respect music in this house.
Just wish you would flirt with her teacher a little less.
Yeah, we just stop fucking flirting with Rain. The fuck?
Yeah, I remember when I got the big sticky. I had a feeling it was what I got for a little bit, but for the first couple of days, it felt like I just had the lightest amount of my usual food allergy reaction in the back of my throat.
Woomy!
I was like,
So the big problem I'm seeing is enemies can surprise attack you if they hit anyone in your party.
yeah.
I can't wait for there to only be one party member on the overworld.
Well, even in later games that have this, they fixed that. I think for Crossbell in particular, that's no longer an issue. But for the entire Sky Trilogy, you gotta deal with that.
Oh, they touch the person that's 5 players back? Get fucked.
Yeah, one in Crossbell, all the Triple S are following Lloyd, but they don't count as that environment memory served. To the point where that's
I can't wait to see Tio again. I love Tio.
I love Blaine.
I love Lloyd as well. Then again, everyone loves Lloyd. Much to the chagrin of the girls around him.
Much to the chagrin of everyone that loves Lloyd.
Oh, she eat me.
I need a nap. Take care of this kid.
Why won't you die?
God, if this is really one of those things that I can't hit without hitting, thank you.
Yeah, I think there is eventually enemies that you can only really hit with physicals versus magic in this trilogy, but I don't think that really starts until very late this game, early SC from memory.
There's one thing I am concerned about, and I hope we don't run into the... Oh, no, wait, the trio doesn't show up until boss battle arc.
Yeah,
you know which trio I mean.
Yeah.
The Tsundere trio.
Yeah. Our goal is hard to the east of us.
Hard to the east, got it. Oh, goddamn.
We're good to go.
Hard to the east.
Gotta go back down that bridge though, because this is a little isolated area.
Son of a bitch!
Every time I hear someone say that nowadays, I think of that song by that dude that came out in like the early 2010s, late 2000s. I think that was early 2010s. My mom loved that song.
Hey, come get me.
Ow. Yeah, these guys are physical things.
Seems you came up.
Funnily, that's actually a character model that eventually stops being a sprite in the later games. Like, that's one that carries through. That shows up in Erebonia.
All the way to the east. Mental Jin, please step out of the way. I'm not gonna use your magic because you're off healer right now.
And you definitely want to save your...
Oh, that's right! I have Ariel on Estelle.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
senpai.
save your crafts at least for the boss fight coming up.
Yeah, I'm
Have a
trying
good
to save
night,
up my
senpai.
craft points. Not to be confused with my craft macaroni and cheese.
I'm gonna bring back the SpongeBob shapes.
Seems you came up short.
Huh? No.
Bring
I
back
actually
the
hate
SpongeBob
macaroni and
craft
cheese.
box.
I
That was
actually despise macaroni and cheese.
How dare you have an opinion that I respect? I disagree, but that's why we're friends.
So, here's the reason why. I went to daycare as a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't like the way they cooked some of the food sometimes, like, because, you know, I might be autistic apparently, and, you know, ADHD, I didn't like certain food textures. I didn't like the texture of the macaroni and cheese at all. So I tried to hide it by, like, smashing it and spreading it across the plate, right? Until it, like, blended in with the color of the plate. The guy that, like, the owner of the daycare kind of noticed, and he basically sat there with me and basically forced me to eat it.
What?
It was like, either you eat this food that we prepared for you, or you're not getting up to go play. So all my parents sat and Mom threatened to sue.
Yeah, that's dickish. Ugh.
I knew it was her. That was too easy. I just think that something as exquisite as this fell into my hands with almost no effort.
Man, what the fuck are you saying? You're sounding more and more French.
Wait until Don and Kyle hear about this.
You surprised me too, that's for sure. Well, you pulled off that act wearing that school uniform was simply astounding. Even the accent.
Just what you'd expect.
Mademoiselle. Oh god, I have two voices. Oh no, it's happening. I'm hearing the voices again. You know, it's okay, buddy. Oh, it's not.
Yeah, but what's in the past is in the past. So she is former aristocracy. Estelle Angie.
Listen to what they say, therefore we can incriminate them. It's the guide back up. Fine, but I'm not happy about this.
Fine, but I'm not happy about this.
Yeah, but that girl seemed kind of tough. I mean, she took care of all the monsters that appeared in the mine.
I will, senpai, thank you. Oh, you were the one that screwed up their job. If you had just done it like you were supposed to, I wouldn't have had to put on a monkey show to get this thing.
My apologies.
Forget about it. All's well that ends well. At any rate, those two kids were being bracers was an absolute joke. Especially that brainless bimbo. She honestly believed that we could be friends. What a friggin' moron! I had to try so hard just to keep from laughing. Still cannot keep her mouth shut anymore.
God, how I wish she would just fucking throw her bow staff like a javelin. And it bounces off of them and she catches it.
Doink! Time to beat you up! Yeah, Estelle's hoping you resist so she has an excuse.
I'm just imagining Joshua going, well, Josette's fine for this. You other three are arrested for crimes against fashion.
Yeah, their outfits are...
kind of hard to actually figure out what's going on.
Look out, she's got a gun!
And goggles.
Is this the same Josette that shows up later?
Yes.
She like does a full reformation.
Yeah.
She is one of those characters. Like that's the only spoiler I'm happy, you know, mentioning out loud. Because you know, she's a good character. She got a nice design. Alright, what do we have for you? Sadist.
So looking at stuff here, it seems like the 3 bandit types actively have the potential to poison you with their physical attack.
Of course they do. They're bandits.
But that also means they can drop the poison quartz for you. It's not guaranteed, but hey, it's a pretty step if you get it. It's a pretty important to get it.
Estelle, smash. Hell yeah, Estelle!
I've had one of those times where
Oh god.
command .exe just fucking popped up and closed me like that second.
Petrify breath. What a... She basically went stank breath on us.
I'm gonna eat this whole head of garlic and breathe in your direction.
Oh god, no. Eh.
Eating raw garlic is the closest I've gone to like whiting out like what happens when you lose in Pokemon.
I'm just gonna go full on... I'm just gonna go full on...
Time for a good old-fashioned beatdown!
Oh.
Let's do this!
You're gonna... One auto attack, or basic attack should take care of it.
Someone's been naughty.
I
What?
forgot that's what she did when she did.
Oh my god, I love it! It's so over the top!
I wish she sped up like 2 more times as she went.
Oh, she can... Yep, there's that poison. Okay, I see what you're doing now. I hate aiming this! It gets so much better in later games!
Yeah, I remember when I was aiming that, I had to stop looking at the line I was aiming with and look at where the tiles
Cursor.
was giving it. Yeah. Like, there's some attacks, I think the tile system works really well for, particularly anything that's circular within range, but lines, cold steel one off, please.
Sir, I need you to, like, fuck right off. There we go. You got no friends. You got no friends right now. No bitches either. Lightning bolt. It's not purple lightning, but I'll take it. Oh, a para!
You know that low tier god image with the lightning coming out of their eyes?
Yep. You should turn yourself in. Now!
Report yourself.
Okay, she can get in range.
That's the newest Strika ad she's a part of.
She takes no damage? Hold the phone. She takes no damage from physical?
That doesn't seem right.
I mean, I hit her with an attack and nothing happened. Cool. Proud of you.
Looking around, she's definitely immune to petrify. I can't if you had
I mean, at least you can hit her with arts. Oh, great!
Oh god, petrify.
Everybody's favorite status effect.
You know what it could be potentially? Who physically attacked her?
Wow.
This could be the hard mode rearing its ugly head.
Yeah, cool. Petrify. Instant kill. I hate you. Probably should have used our super hard crafts on that. Fuck it, we ball. Please stop. God, she takes negative damage. Definitely gonna have to get some more money as well.
Gotta get that gold confetti.
God damn it!
The way the music cut off, I thought we just immediately got a game over because
We're
she
good to
stopped
go.
someone.
Lady, you need to cut this shit out. Who's she targeting? Who's she targeting? Who's she targeting? Doesn't matter. I can
We're
tank
good
it.
to go.
Oh, you fucking horse's ass!
I'm going to hit you really hard. Well, clearly not hard enough. Yeah, her defense is rough. I don't remember this being like this.
Vegetable sandwich, quick! God, she's strong. And we're weak. Dealing 0 damage still. Why is she so tanky? Turk! No!
No.
Stop it!
No.
Stop! Please! Stop healing yourself! Fuck!
At the rate that you're getting craft points with Josh, I forget if S-Craft is to a boosted attack power or if they just defenses.
And I have no EP restoring items. Fuck. I refuse to let her beat me. You know? I refuse to let her get the win.
The moment that Jera gets 200 craft points, you gotta use that.
Yep, I'm gonna.
Run up on Josh and being able to use his as well, speaking of the 3 damage in. Ooh, if you use... Ooh, yeah, this is actually good. Attack with Josh would then immediately build out the S-Craft because then you can do the power from it.
Yeah, I'm saving for the
big money,
super
big money.
S-Craft. I'm saving for the super S-Craft. Oh, never mind! Oh, don't tell me she lives with 1 HP.
Check the numbers. 2 S-Craft. Guarantee the hit.
Fuck it.
Kill.
I've had it with you, Josette.
Oh, are you done already?
What a fuck you of a boss fight. Hey,
don't remember
here's a
that being
super
that
tanky boss.
Holy shit.
How in the world? You had enough yet? That's what you get for taking bracers lightly. She almost murdered us. Shut the fuck up, Estelle.
She says
hi,
through a
Mark.
broken tooth and a bloody smile.
Hi, Ronix. Thank you so much for the
And
follow.
I'll be taking this back if you don't mind.
How'd you find your way to my lovely little library today? I got back the septium piercing.
No, I fucking don't.
Yeah, this belongs to the people of Roland. We mind it ourselves. Oh, well, hell yeah. Thank you so much. And thank you for the first time chat.
The Kapua family.
Oh god, Shara!
This explains way too much about things later on.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. That's a dangerous thing to be swinging around like that. Lady, you were shooting us with a gun.
Also, the fact she says that when we end that boss fight with the whip.
Well, you can't, if you can't answer with your mouth, then maybe your body can answer instead.
Phrasing.
Goddamn. Sharon, don't play around. Don't worry, I'll be extra gentle. Get away from me, you crazy witch! I think Cher's enjoying this. Gee, do you think the fact that her S-craft is called Sadist Whip for a reason?
Let's just sit back and enjoy the show.
God, I forget how extra Cher's are is.
Look out, Shara!
An orbital gun? Are you alright, Cheryl? I'm fine, forget about me. Look at that. Look at this photograph. An airship?
Oh, I love this airship's design so much. It's got a little snoot.
Yep. I recognize this from Cold Steel as well. It gets such a glow up. Looks like the tables are turned in our favor now, aren't they? Do we have to fight the ship? Be so we don't fight the ship.
You okay, Josette?
Kyle, you're late. Where have you been? Oh, never mind. Just hurry up and give us a hand.
No can do. Our push into the Roland region's been put on hold. Something big came up in the Bose region while you were away.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't have time to explain. Hurry and hop on or I'll have to leave you behind.
Crap. Just where do you think you're going?
Yep.
We'll pick this up another day. And don't think you won either. Payback's gonna be a beast.
Why do I remember her saying Payback's gonna be a bitch?
I sure wasn't expecting anything like that to come out of the woodwork. It came out of the sky, Shara. Looks like they caught us all off guard. This isn't a laughing matter. Right now, I'm so frustrated I don't even know what to think.
Well, on the bright side, we did get the Septium crest back.
Shut up, Joshua.
Okay, switching gears, that group sure looked like a bunch of sky bandits.
Yes, they certainly seem of that variety. It also sounds like they made the Bose region their next base of operations as well. I certainly wouldn't have expected a group like that to travel all the way to a rural place like Roland.
It's like a 5-minute walk. What are you talking about?
I couldn't care less if they're sky bandits or brigands. The next time I see that scruffy lying jerk of a tomboy, I'm gonna thwack bam kapow her.
God, I wish.
Estelle,
that
we
put
need
her
sensors
at
for
the
that. I get it. She's cute, but like... Oh, different kind of thwack bam kapow. Got it. Sorry, I got my mind on other things.
What's that thwack bam kapow supposed to mean?
You'll learn when you're older, Joshua.
I'm older than you! Thus the Septium Crystal stored from after returning it to the mayor, Estelle and the others returned to the guild I was really expecting you to advance the text in the middle of that just for the ongoing nonsense sentence.
Looks like you've had a rough day. Who would have thought the Sky Bandits would appear? I don't blame you for letting them escape. No, this time it was my fault. I should have been more careful. I'm really far from being in the same league as Cassius. It's not your fault, Cheryl. I let my emotions get the best of me, and...
I was careless as well.
Yes, you were. No, you guys did a great job. Your on-site investigation of the mayor's residence was flawless, too. It's almost like you had a guide. Don't you think we should recommend them, Ina?
Shara seems like the type that would exactly be able to see to the fourth wall.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing as well. Campanella seems like that. Recommend?
What do you mean?
Oh, payment first. Oh, sweet baby, yes. Recommendation.
Hold up, I think I smell something burning.
Go
I'll
check.
be right back.
Okay, so we need to get recommendations right. So the bracers work by, hey, you want to become a senior bracer? You need a recommendation from all the branches in the region. Or all the branches in the country. Here's your call to action. Bose, Ron, Zeiss, and finally Gronsel. Well, looks like we've got an excuse to travel all over the borough. Oh yeah, we should discuss this with Dad when he gets home in 5 years. Oh, that's a telephone, right? Well, this is the Bracer Guild's Roland branch in the Borough Kingdom. Ah, it's been a while since we last talked, hasn't it? I see. Are you sure? That's terrible. I wonder if something happened. Looks that way to me. Yes, that's right. He left on business the other day. What? I apologize, but this is a little difficult to believe. Understood. I'll pass on the news to his family. They'll be fine. They're bracers, too. Yes, and if you hear anything else, please let me know. What's wrong, Ina? It's unusual for you to be so surprised like that. Who was calling? The Bose branch. Something terrible has happened. The airliner, Lind, has disappeared over the Bose region. What? That's the airship Cassius was on.
Okay.
Are you okay?
So, there was a pan on the stove that was left on with nothing on it, so the pan was just steaming and smoking nonstop.
Okay, so no fires?
No fires, just the scent of burning.
Okay, good. So the airliner that Cassius was on disappeared over Bose. We learned that we need all the recommendations from the 4 other branches.
Okay.
Please brace yourselves. We're bracers, of course we will. Yeah, I know he was aboard the airliner that went missing.
Maybe he is the airliner.
Hi, Rustum! Get the posture check. And the hydrate. Your line.
Impossible.
Hello there.
Hi, Sophia!
That man
Cassius is 45? God damn, he looks good for 45.
Also kicks a lot of ass for 45.
Yeah.
Considering what he does. Oh! Guys! Look what's...
We did it! We did it!
10
We're finally
hours
free of
in!
the prologue! 4 chapters to go. Wait, 4, 5.
Also, the original color, the achievement art for them.
Yeah, I think.
That's their concept art.
Yeah, I also think Xseed in specific, because that's who published the Sky trilogy. I want to say they also just commission artists to do the achievement arts for their games.
Yeah, because the achievement art shows a dark brunette version of Estelle and a much scruffier looking Joshua. That's cool.
You are now imagining Joshua with a full Hulk Hogan handlebar mustache.
No. You will never put that on my twink.
You're right. He needs the, I forget the name of the facial hair type, but what Claude has post time skip in 3 Houses.
You're
Still, are you in there?
Joshua?
Dinner's ready. It smells like burning. Just to let you know, we'll be having roasted basil chicken and onion soup gratin. Ooh, that smells fucking good. That sounds fucking good.
That sounds so good. I'll come down later, so why don't you two go on ahead and eat?
All right. Well, make sure to come down before your food gets cold.
What to? Dad's not here.
I think Cheryl's here as well.
The Wheel of Fortune card, again. Something really is going on. I just can't see what it is. Open your eyes.
I had to look up what other number, what else is related to the Wheel of Fortune the series will look like. Of course, it's that character.
Where's Estelle?
She said to go ahead and eat without her. She didn't seem to have an appetite.
I see. She took the news a lot better than I thought she would.
It's not surprising she doesn't want to come out of her room, seeing as how close she is with her father.
I agree.
So what do you think about all this, Shara? Is it an accident or an incident?
To be honest, I couldn't say either way. Your dad is a top-class bracer when it comes to crisis management. He's the best there is. Whichever it is, if your father happens to be there, it'll be resolved. But the fact is, an airliner, along with your father, has gone missing.
In other words, what you're trying to say is that things shouldn't have happened, right?
Don't lose heart on me now. You need to be a stout wall of support and bear Estelle up. I'll get to work tomorrow and see what I can find out. Of course. Man, it sure smells good down here.
I wish that were me.
Longer.
I can only smell burning. Ooh,
Hold on, I just want to appreciate the music here.
I fucking love this song.
You can hear the leitmotif of the main theme in here.
I remember when I was playing through this, every time this song started playing, it reminded me of one particular town theme in Artanelico 1 on the PS2.
Oh. Honestly, this kind of reminds me of the victory theme in Dark Cloud 2. But like a slower tempo. Speaking of, this has the leitmotif of the main theme, like the da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Da, 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 da. But it's much
tempo key change, I think.
Yeah, it's slower. Like it has the same motif.
Well, I saw a video the other day that blew my mind with something like that, where they revealed, hey, this motif from this song in FF7 is also present in Ketchi's character theme. Like, oh shit, really? Fuck.
Estelle, are you okay? I'm so hungry I thought I was gonna pass out. Oh, this looks so good! She's putting on a smile. I can tell. She's putting on a smile as best she can. Aren't you two having any? This is great! The basil flavor really comes out when you roast it. You sure know how to cook, Joshua.
Well, thanks.
It's either she's putting on a smile to be brave for them, or she's the type to say, nothing good is going to come from moping around. I need to take action and figure out what's going on myself.
Or option 3, related to option 2, realizes that not having food in you is not going to make things better.
Yeah. Come on, Shira, don't you just sit there too? Do you want to drink some of my dad's brandy from his secret stash? I'm pretty sure there's a bottle of Steinrose that's about 20 years old in there. Did you say Steinrose? And 20 years old too? Let it be known that Shira really loves her booze. There's a character in every series, or multiple characters in every series, that really, really enjoys vintage booze. Shira is one of these characters.
There might even be semi-official power scalings of them.
That's not something we'll find out until Cold Steel 4. Shira, what do you think?
Shira, what do you think you're doing?
Sorry, Estelle, I'm gonna have to pass this time. By the way, what were you doing up in your room? You didn't come down even after Joshua called you for supper. Oh, right, I was just looking for some extra underwear.
Huh?
I was having a bit of trouble finding one of my favorites because it was stuffed in the back of one of the drawers. You know, understandable.
Underwear.
Joshua, shut the fuck up. Oh, and a set of gear for traveling. I mean, who knows how long we'll be gone. So I figure as long as we're prepared, we'll have nothing to worry about. So what you're saying is, you intend to head to Bose to find your father? Well, duh, that's a no-brainer. And while I can't imagine anything bad happened to him, despite his horrible luck, waiting around just doesn't suit me, so I'm gonna go check things out for myself.
Yeah, you really are something else. Whether it's your positive attitude or thick skin, I can't say, but...
What? You're so rude, Joshua. But you are coming along too, right?
Of course.
You're my adoptive brother.
However, it looks like all airliner flights have been canceled until the Army finishes their search.
That's why we're going on foot.
Seems like the only way to Bose is on foot.
Just what I just said. Walk to Bose, huh? I wonder how long that's gonna take.
About 5 minutes.
For a bracer on foot, if they hurry, they can make it there in about half a day. But if that's the route you're taking, that makes things easy. I think I'll tag along as well. Really? You'll come with us? But aren't you busy with a bunch of other jobs? Hey, I trained under your father, right? Did you honestly think I'd just sit here when something could have happened to the person I owe so much to? I'm going to talk to Ina and have her pass my jobs at the guild to another member. Shara.
I really appreciate this, Shara.
Yeah, you're gonna help cover a lot of our stat weaknesses. You really shouldn't be thanking me. I just can't leave a job as big as this to a bunch of newbies. I hate to say it, but you're probably right. So, at this point, the game should be a little easier. Like, when it comes to a hard mode playthrough, a lack of characters is what the big hurdle is.
Yeah, I'd say moving forward until, like, the literal end game, the hardest part of any given chapter is probably going to be the first part where it's a little different than the lighter parts of any given chapter.
Hold on a second.
Structure.
I gotta take my glasses off and clean them.
Don't make me paranoid about how dirty my glasses are.
Oh, well, since Shara's along for the ride, I do feel a bit more confident.
We appreciate you coming with us.
Myself as well. Sorry, I had to take my glasses off because they were pinching the side of my head, and I need to clean them for a second, so give me just a moment.
Make sure to clean all your glasses at home for watching, viewers.
Oh, much better. Anyway, let's make sure to drop by the guild tomorrow morning before we leave. I'll need to explain the situation to Aina. And we also have to buy items.
Make so many sandwiches. Chapter 1, Disappearance of the Lind.
Hi, Dots! I understand the situation now. To be frank, though, with Sherazard taking off after Cassius, I'm gonna be really short-handed. But since it involves him directly, please don't worry about anything. I really appreciate this, Aina. Make good use of Ridge while we're gone. He should be able to deal with at least 3 times his normal workload. Don't you think that's a bit harsh? Don't worry, if things get too hectic, I'll get help from the ground cell branch. Crap, I forget his name. The other bracer that's like the arts like virtuoso.
The one from Gold Steel?
Blondie.
Double.
Huh? Yeah,
Double.
Tobal. He's in Sky, right?
They imply he's done stuff around this area, but he doesn't actually show up until Steel.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
technically, he doesn't show up until pre-Zero prequel manga, actually.
that's so weird, honestly. Like, hey, here's an important actual S rank bracer. Oh, he never shows up in the game that is his homeland. He shows up in one of the sequels. He's cool though. He's one of my faves. I'll be sure Zark to get a minute. I'd like to talk with you about a job talking about the job you're going to do. Sure, no problem. So, Joshua, can I have you two wait upstairs? I'll be done in a minute.
Understood.
Shara? If we're gonna be waiting, would you mind if we stood out front of the clock tower? I'd like to say hi to someone.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, then let's meet up in front of the clock tower. As soon as I'm done here, I'll head over there myself. Got it. Come on, Joshua.
Sure. Erected.
Partnership. that's one of my fucking favorite bits to do.
Like, the word erect or something comes on screen and you start laughing at it, people are like, yeah, erected. And then you're just like, partnership.
With the Laburl royal family, Septian Church in Roland City. This is a fucking city.
It's just so funny to fucking do. So, I think this suffers from, like, you know how in Cold Steel, like, when you go to the capital city, you can actually see, like, the vista and all that, but you can only explore a certain area of it?
Yeah, that's...
This suffers from that early section of the game. Or you first.
And also just, like, there's the factor of you should not make probably cities to scale gameplay-wise in RPGs because they're too big. Like,
with the exception of, like, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah, like, an example of this is Crossbell itself. That's a relatively large city by this series' standards in a lot of ways, yeah, but its population is meant to be somewhere above the 400, 500,000 mark just for the main city, but it's, like, the size of 3 neighborhoods.
Yeah. But, like, I can understand that this is a city, and, like, in terms of map making, like, as someone who has done map art, if you are going to be doing specifically a specific area of a vista, you don't need to draw out the whole thing. Like, if you're going to just be having stuff focused on a certain block, you only have to focus on the detailing of the block, and just make it believable.
Septine calendar 1192. Destroyed during the 100 Days War when Roland was bombarded by the Erebonian Imperial Army. 1197. Rebuilt with the cooperation of the citizens of Roland. Every time I see this clock tower, I always think, I sure did a superb job restoring it after the war. You can sure feel the spirit of Roland's people from this. Estelle?
Joshua? What do you think about going up with me and waiting until Shara shows up?
You mean the clock tower? Sure, I don't mind.
Okay, come on. The morning air is so refreshing. Hey, look, Joshua! We can see the house from here.
You're right. I can see the roof. But do you want to tell me what's been going on since you've avoided coming up? Since you've always avoided coming up here? I was under the impression you didn't like the place.
Backstory. I like this place, but I just can't casually come up here. Because this is a place where my mom died.
What?
"10 years ago, during the war, while the Imperial Army surrounded Roland, they bombarded the symbol of the city, the clock tower, to try and get the citizens to surrender. That was the time Dad was fighting in the Royal Army. I wanted to see who he was fighting against, so I climbed up the clock tower. And when the bombardment started, I couldn't get away. When I came to, I hardly had a scratch on me. My mother had saved me. I was wrapped tightly in her arms, shielded from the rubble. And as I cried, she sang my favorite lullaby. Oh God, I'm gonna tear up. Oh God, I'm gonna tear up. I'm already starting to tear up.
Pain. It begins.
God. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. God, that's sad. And she's so much stronger for it. She's not letting this place be a source of trauma. She's letting this place be a source of strength. But she just can't willy-nilly come here. That's admirable. That's one thing about Estelle that I can admire for her as a protagonist. Like, we've talked about her characterization as a protagonist. Like, she really breaks the mold for a lot of stereotypes, doesn't she?
Yeah. Like, I have some split stories on Sky 1, and, like, there's, like, 8 moments in particular that I actively felt myself getting more invested. I think this is the scene where you get the earliest hint of, oh, there's something here. Estelle.
Yeah, because in normal JRPGs, well, not in quote unquote normal, but JRPG tropes and all that. Normally, when the main character has a traumatic past of losing a parent like that, it's something that bars them. It's something that holds them back. It's something that forms like a block. And it's something that they have to overcome. Especially if it's something that haunts them. But for Estelle, it's something that doesn't bother her. It's something that she looks at and remembers fondly because of how memorable her mother's action was. And to me, that is a clear sign of strong characterization away from the mold. Which the Trails games do very, very well with their characters. Like, they can get tropey. We know some of the characters can get tropey, right, Turk?
Oh, yeah.
But they also use those tropes and break them so well. Like Gaius, for example.
God, I fucking love Gaius.
Like, his glow up in 3 and, like, the reveals and all that. It's like, yeah, you really broke the foreigner mold trope. You really, really did. But today is okay, right? Relying on her just this once. Asking her to bring Dad home safely. Asking her to protect him.
Of course it is.
God, I admire Estelle so much.
And don't worry. Dad's safe for sure. Your mother's protecting him, so there's no doubt in my mind that he's safe.
Like, between the 4 protagonists currently, Estelle has to be my favorite for how... Estelle is my favorite in terms of... starting character strength. Reen is my favorite in terms of character arc and growth. Like, Reen matures and learns a lot about himself and all that. And Lloyd is my favorite for comedy.
I think Estelle's my favorite for her placement as a protagonist and like how she grows. Lloyd, I think, is the most endearing.
Yeah.
Because he's an adorable cinnamon bun within fucking 2 minutes, basically.
He suffers from Riz success as well.
Yeah. Like, he's rolling nat 20s on that shit constantly by complete accident.
Like, there's the whole joke that if Crossbell was a dating sim, Lloyd would have the harem ending within 5 minutes. But he's too much of a fucking idiot to realize that anyone has the hots for him. And there's like 20 fucking characters that get the hots for him.
Like, I think my overall favorite, like, in terms of, like, just how well-rounded they are as a protagonist, Van in Daybreak is really good so far.
I can't wait to meet him. I really can't wait to meet him. The other thing I like about Reen as well, like, he parallels Lloyd super well in terms of, like, the romance and all that. Like, Reen also suffers from a lot of the cast falling for him.
Suffering from success.
But in 4, you can get a confession of, like, they all, every single character will openly confess to him if you, like, follow the guide for it. And then it's like, you can choose who to be with. Which is kind of cool, like, hey, I hear your feelings. We got a lot going on right now. Once we're done with all this stuff, I'll answer. Compared to Lloyd, who's like, what the fuck is a romance? Oh, Lloyd.
What are Romans?
That is exactly what he would say. Lloyd, do you even know what a romance novel is? What's a romance novel?
A surveillance camera? Just like your mother did for you, you can do the same for your dad. And don't forget, I'm here to help you too.
Joshua.
I know I can't completely understand everything you've been through, but I can stay here by your side as I am now.
Aww.
If you need a shoulder to cry on, you've always got mine. So. Uh-huh.
Joshua, you're trying too hard. You shouldn't say things like that so lightly.
What do you mean?
If I were any other girl, I would totally have misinterpreted your intentions just now. She says with a smug-ass face. You are seriously the type who's going to have problems with romantic relationships in the future. Oh boy, if that isn't setting the theme.
Isn't this the face people edited to, like, just put the mouth closer to the eyes to make the...
Yes, it is. It is. She's basically doing the "you like Krabby Patties, don't you" face. I'm already starting to get worried.
Well, excuse me for trying to be nice. Why'd you have to be like that when someone's genuinely worried about you?
Have you ever watched Terminal Montage? The guy that does, like, the Something About series?
Oh, yeah.
The speedrun for, the speedrunner link for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Well, excuse me, princess. Fucking love that bit. I can never hear the word excuse me now without thinking of, like, that 10-second excuse me.
I can hear it in my dreams from having that Zelda animated series VHS growing up.
Thanks for cheering me up, Joshua. I feel a lot better now.
guess as long as I get some kind of thanks, it was worth looking like a complete fool. But you are...
Don't be so mad. I'm really thankful, believe it or not. So how about we get down from here, huh? I'm sure Shara's waiting for us.
You're probably right.
I love the animation for going down the ladder is, oh, I'm just gonna jump, and then hopefully land on one of the rungs.
With your foot and break your ankle.
Mom, I finally realized why I wanted to become a bracer. So I could become strong and protect others just like you. Stop. You're gonna make me cry.
Ah!
So please, just please watch and see. I won't fail to bring Dad home safe again. Aw, the two of you had such a cute scene going on up there. Why, my cheeks can even feel a bit hot just thinking about it.
What's that supposed to mean? You were spying on us?
Give me some credit, will you? I just happened to see you when I looked up to check at the time. I sure wish I had an orbital camera to get a shot of that view.
Come on.
What are you trying to say, Shira? That's called family bonding, plain and simple. It's kind of like your habit of hugging everyone after your third bottle of wine.
Bottles? Let's not get into that.
She is a binge drinker. What's inside? You really don't know how to take a joke, do you? Well, whatever. Do say hi. Did you say hi to Lena while you were up there? Yeah. I even asked for her to watch over Dad. I see. Then I guess it looks like you're all set. You know Lena's protection is equal to that of the goddess herself. Your dad's safety is pretty much guaranteed. You may be giving her a little too much credit.
Now that you mentioned it, you met a Stills brother before, right, Shara?
Yeah, when I was a child. I was still in a troupe at the time.
A troop?
Yeah, a troupe in a traveling circus. Shara was a dancer. Although it was a long time ago, we first met when she came to Roland with the circus.
That explains why she likes clowns.
I get the joke, no one else does.
They will.
Oh, Shara, you're only 23? Uh-oh.
Oh.
12 years
Ow.
ago, to be exact, I was 11 and Estelle was 4. And because of that chance encounter, when I became a racer, I trained under your father.
I didn't know that.
Maybe I'll tell you about it sometime when I get a chance. Are you about ready to head out for Bose? With airliner flights canceled, we'll just have to make our way to Bose the old-fashioned way by foot. First, we'll need to make our way to the Vert Bridge checkpoint, which sits on the border of the Bose region.
The Verta Bridge is located at the west end of the Milk Main Road.
Looks like we're all set, so let's go. But first...
Alright, a couple things to get done. First off, we actually want to head over to the bar. There's a new food we can get there for some recipe. Paddington Bear?
I don't care. Try to talk to the bartender. Give me that wholesome pasta.
It's the milk crate we want, actually, from the purchase menu.
What?
Chap. Milk crate. So this heals as much as a tear bomb, but the ingredients to make it cost less than a tear bomb.
Yeah. So I eat, right?
Yeah. It is in particular 84 over 200 for a tear bomb.
Okay, so we're gonna do the we're gonna do, YouTube. Give me a sec. We're gonna make some money.
While we're here, though, we also have a new liberal news we can pick up.
Oh, absolutely. No, I want to buy one copy. I'm gonna buy. Oh, fuck, EP charges are so. I'm gonna buy some reviving bombs, though. Okay, so I Okay, thankfully it tells us here. So, vegetable sandwich, we need a lot of milled flour. Okay, shit. Time to do everybody's favorite tactic.
Yeah, the guide that we're using recommends having 30,000 Mira. That'll get you probably enough until the next item that's really good for doing this with, but I think that's a bit overkill for this.
Yep.
The only other thing we have to do in town itself is before we leave town, we want to go talk to the father at the church.
Okay.
Otherwise, the next thing we need to do is actually at the bridge in question.
So what? Oh, ad break. So, as a reminder for anyone who does not remember, what we are doing here is basically the sandwich glitch. We're tanking the economy via sandwiches.
Yeah. For those familiar with the cotton rope trip in Final Fantasy IX, it's the same thing. You make an item and sell it, and it sells for more than the ingredients themselves cost.
Which, you know, maybe that was intentional?
I always think there's just a minor portion that's intentional by like one or two devs in specific who are like, if they can figure this out, they can make some fun stuff.
I appreciate when devs are like, we're not going to admonish them for this. We want them to be you know, clever.
Yeah, and this series is full of that in particular because there's a lot of strategies by the time you hit the Cold Steel stuff that just seem absurdly broken, but they let you do them. Usually they'll nerf them in the next game, but by then another thing comes up usually.
I should probably sell some of these as well. Because I don't need the pile rod.
Yeah, I usually hold on to the old equipment just in case, but there's never a reason to really in this series. Because there's not really anything like Synthesis in 9 that requires early game weapons.
So we have 99 vegetable sandwiches. We've spent about $2,000 on the materials to make them. And we got nearly 7,500.
Let's imagine this from the shopkeeper's perspective. Hands her 5 bags of groceries. Gets handed back 100 sandwiches. Another reason this is economically a state.
You can't eat all those before they go bad. Yeah, well, that's why we're selling them, Tetsu. Also, hi, Tetsu.
See, that's why this is actually a city, because clearly they're selling all of these to other people at a bigger profit.
Yeah.
Totally.
I just wish the recipe was a little more, you know, economical. Because, like, oh, 1 flaky potato, 1 onion, 5 flour. That's a bready sandwich. That's a very bread-laden sandwich. I'll see what we're all thinking.
What am I thinking right now?
You can't believe it's not butter.
Fuck. I was thinking that and potato. Damn it.
Yeah, it's artisanal. It's artisanal. It's you know, like grassroots. It's what are some other buzzwords we can put on it?
Non-GMO, organic,
Yeah.
dairy-free.
Farm to table. Also, welcome back to the ad break. I'm suffering from success. I'm just gonna do this a couple more times. I forget if you can do this in Cold Steel. I don't know if you can do this in Crossbow because I've never played the Crossbow games. Is there a trick like this?
I think there is. Crossbows where they also change up how the cooking works, where that's where they add the character skills with cooking, where someone is really good with a dish, someone's really bad at it.
I remember doing that a lot to like get all the recipes in Gold Seal as well. Like, oh, you gotta get the bad version. You gotta get the exotic version. You gotta get the normal version. You gotta get the perfect version.
And there is still versions that you can do of this with that. Like, I know even in Cold Steel 1, like, one of the earliest recipes in the game, if you cook it with Elliot, sells for a lot more than its ingredients.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's probably some version of that early in Crossbow. Like, I'm imagining it's probably like, make this thing with Randy, and you get this, or something like that.
Though... Oh, right, this is the main quest. We will be... I mean, I will be doing, like, the cooking stuff, and, like, with how linear Cold Steel gets, it's gonna be a little more close to the wire. So it recommends 30,000, right?
Yeah. From memory as well, there's also the advantage of, in some of the later games, usually there's like a solid place for you to buy some stuff, because I think you eventually start being able to buy items such as ingredients from
What
like
game
restaurants.
do enemies start dropping money as well?
Cold Steel. Because that's where they start dropping 7 masks that you can sell for, I think, 100 each. At least in Cold Steel 1.
Oh,
The value of those.
we're
goes
stocked up on
into
cold
the game.
vegetable sandwiches.
I know the ridiculous one when it comes to the amount you can hold, money-wise. Daybreak 2/Kuro 2, you get so much goddamn money in that game.
I mean, you're a private investigator, of course you do.
Oh, it's not just because of that. That game's individual.
Okay, I need fresh eggs, maple sugar, and fresh milk. But first, we're gonna keep selling some fucking sandwiches. Oh, we're getting there.
And this is how Joshua and Estelle opened up their own deli instead of saving the world.
Riveting gameplay here. Cooking Mama, eat your heart out. I've sold this man like 300 sandwiches at this point. Or 500 or something. One of those two numbers. He's about to be drowning in sandwiches. I'm so happy you told me about this glitch. I never knew this as a kid. Still there, Turk?
Yeah, sorry, I was reading something on Twitter.
Congratulations, the local currency is now sandwiches. Basically.
We're returning to a bartering economy with no real currency. You give me potatoes for my 4 sandwiches.
Give me eggs. Only the eggs can sustain me.
Every time I hear the word egg, I think of that one video of the steel just making sounds on that block of ice.
Marge, what is my character arc this episode?
I am your character arc. I am your wife. Go get me eggs. Only eggs can sustain me.
For anyone who gets that reference, +5 index points. I've probably scared some people. Okay, the milk crepe is... Like, the fact that it heals as much as a tear bomb, but cheaper than a tear bomb, we're gonna stock up on 99 milk crepes.
Yeah!
After I, get to 30,000. On sandwiches alone. Riveting gameplay here. I forget, is this one of the games where, like, you can combine quartz into higher level quartz, or no?
I don't think the trade system like that shows up until 0.
Another case for why this game is so bare bones, but we love it.
Yeah. Like, if I had to say, like, this is gonna be a weird analogy, but if by the time you reach Cold Steel, that's a functioning automobile. Crossbell is the Model T. Sky Trilogy is a wooden cart drawn by a horse.
Makes sense, actually. Especially considering what you get to drive. That fucking crotch rocket, so good. Though the person who gives you the crotch rocket, questionable character. Interesting character, but like, tone it down, Angelica.
Yeah, she's my least favorite character in the franchise. I will not play.
Like, she's basically there for the trope. To preface, there are going to be some content warnings for certain characters once we get to those games. Nothing against those characters, but like, some of them just need to fucking take a chill pill. And a cold shower. Angelica is way too horny on main for ladies. Which, you know, respectable considering... Yeah, Trail's a cold shower. Don Patapon. Hello. There is a character in Trails of Cold Steel who is, like, notorious for, like, absolutely putting her hands on any girl she can see. And she's why I've been
titled The Predator.
Yeah, she has been titled in-game as the Predator because she tends to ruin a lot of relationships and make girls go, like, full-on gay. She has ruined many a relationship. And we are not being axiomatic about that.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Swamp Varmint. How'd you find your way to my lovely little library? Yeah, I'm gonna make a lot of these. Bear with me. I'm gonna have a little less than 30,000 now, though.
That'll be fine. Because the guide recommends them, that's probably Superman Maxi.
But I want to have at least like 50 of these, actually. It sucks that you can only have like 20 of these. Oh, well, hell yeah! Welcome on in,
And like I always say to new people that stop on by, don't be alarmed by any of the weird voices you hear coming out of me. Or do!
Now, the voices coming out of me, you should be concerned about. For they are the demons, and they sometimes win.
But yes, I am Index Page, voice actor, artist, and author. Welcome, welcome. And I'm joined today by them, Turk. We're Trails experts.
Oh, dang it, Bobby, I'm taking over this man's body.
Got a lot of work, so I gave you a lurk for tonight. Well, hell yeah, we love the lurkers. Never feel obligated to chat, always appreciate a good lurker. Lurkers are great, especially in a library where it's supposed to be quiet, but I never shut the fuck up.
I mean, if you're the librarian, don't you get extra benefits?
It's my library and I get to make the rules.
Rule 1, I get to break all the rules. Rule 2, there are rules for everyone but me.
I'm the DM and I get to pick the monster manual. Slaps Monster Girl Encyclopedia down. That is a very, very lewd joke for anyone who gets it.
I don't get it, I think.
Good. Stay precious, stay innocent, stay pure, please. Oh. Have I maxed out? I maxed out on milk crepes!
Milk! Alright, our next goal, I think you already have all the upgrades over here that you really need, is with, church. Got to go talk to the father.
And there's no side quests here?
Actually, what we're starting is a side quest, but it's one that ends in bows.
Wrong? Oh, you.
Well, good morning, everyone. Are you going on a journey somewhere?
No, we've packed all of our bags so that we can, move into the church. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
thank
just over
God. I'd be
those.
terribly lonely. Is that so? In that case, could I ask a favor of you?
For money.
I don't want to send Father Holstein a letter, but the airliners are grounded.
Money.
So how about it? Can I get you to deliver this letter while you're there in Bose?
For a little bit of money. Sure, we'll do it.
This is, I believe, a quest I missed on the first playthrough because, well, I think this is actually technically the first hidden quest.
Yeah, this is one of those quests. So, the Trails games are notorious for having, side quests that get hidden. In Cold Steel 1, I missed a lot of side quests because I didn't know.
Yeah, they eventually start marking these types of quests on the map, even if they're not in, your journal. But that's not until Cold Steel 3. Which mind is what? Game 3, 5, 8?
Yeah. Imagine not knowing where side quests are until Final Fantasy VIII. Alright, so where do we go now?
Now we're good to head over to Virgin Bridge past Milk Road. So head west.
Go west, young man.
Next note is until we're actually at the bridge itself, or before you enter, you want to talk to one of the guards outside of it.
Just save. Also, I'm just gonna do the celebratory spin because Chapter 1! Hey, you fucking what?
Oh, wait, actually, before we go all the way, you might be able to take care of the Mothman box now. Because I don't think we've tried that yet, have we?
No, also, I got swarmed by silver palms and they ran. Where's that monster box?
Should be towards the northern wall of this screen or the previous? It's underneath a tree near. I think it's the previous screen.
Imagine getting swarmed by enemies that drop a lot of money or a lot of septic. You've chosen death. Fuck you.
We're good to go.
That was just out of principle. Oh, whoops. You get to live.
Let me look at the map really quick because I know it's somewhere around here. Milk Lane Road map. Oh yeah, it's over here.
Ah!
No
Back here
magic.
the first time you come around this area because you need those extra levels from the tower and the mines.
So anyways, I started aerial.
You like jazz?
Yeah.
Oh god, that's so
That much. Oh, that's it.
satisfying. We just got so many magic crack rocks. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna get so much Sepith after this fight. Holy shit. That was serendipity at its finest.
Smack!
I really can't wait until we get the option to move and attack, and not just oh, you have to attack from this direction.
Yeah.
Seems you can't.
Also,
Cold Steel's gonna be so
for
sweet.
oh my lord.
My God.
for Daybreak, how do you like the active battle system?
It's a little bit flat. with what it is, but it works well enough. It's very fast, I'll give it that.
Oh! This is not the
Yep.
Topaz Talisman I was thinking of. But hey, that's perfect for Estelle, who's, you know, Earth-coded. She is a very Earth-coded character, not just because her orbit is like... Well, her orbit is free, but her coloration is Earth-coded, I'll say.
I thought you were calling her thick-headed.
No. Are we there yet?
Yep, we want to talk to one of the soldiers out here before we head on in. I believe in particular we are looking for a private herald.
Okay.
This song always reminds me of a piece of from Wind Waker.
I can see that. It's probably the drums. It's probably the drums. It sounds like something that would play during like a Deku Tree scene.
I think the song I'm thinking of plays during like a farewell, I want to say, but it's been about a decade since I last played Wind Waker through.
Alright, Private Herald.
I believe it's the guy who's just walking out and about.
Where'd he go?
Maybe towards the top right of the map. Oh, God.
Mod check Herald? Anybody seen a Herald? Herald?
We found him. For talking to him, we are going to get
Fishing?
another... Fishing?
Oh, Cornelia.
Yeah.
I know we talked about this before, but like, it is kind of funny how all three... Does Van get into fishing at all?
Kuro too.
Okay. All four main characters become fishing gods. And not like, being full on, not axiomatic about that, they become full on fishing gods.
Yeah.
Canonically. Because, like, in Cold Steel 4, during the fishing competition, Estelle and Lloyd are both like, well, we got the highest fishing rank, and we're both at the highest fishing rank, and it's, you know, it's time to see who's the best at the fishing.
I should forget who gets crowned the victor there. I think it's just whoever you bring into that minigame.
Has something to do with the Lin, doesn't it? No fucking shit.
Yeah, here's your pass.
Thank you.
CWO looks like it's like a winking OO face.
Don't. Okay, so bracers are under scrutiny. Here, bitch. Say what you will, but like for being a computer game at the time, like a pre-Windows XP computer game, that's pretty impressive, graphics wise.
Wouldn't this have been on XP? Because I think XP released in like 01, didn't it?
What? I know this game was on PC before it was on PSP.
Yeah, Windows XP was 2001.
Still, that's impressive graphics for the time.
Yeah. The camera movement's impressive for the top-down stuff, too.
What's out here? Any secrets? Jabus! Stop out!
There's an orbit charging station somewhere on this side.
And there goes my sleep. Tech W. Dame Dane. I feel that. Oh.
Yeah, because there is a road on the way to Bose first. Might as well get healed up before it.
Always. Dang, no treasure chests. I know this game probably doesn't have a lot of them, but like the gamer in me is like, you gotta check. It's like seeing a waterfall, and then there being no treasure chest behind the waterfall.
Or a cave that even just a cheeky little.
Like,
There's always something behind here.
I'm so bored of treasure chests behind waterfalls, but then there's no treasure chest behind the waterfall.
You son of a fucking bitch! You put a treasure there!
Alright, the East Bose Highway here has no treasure chest to worry about, just some enemies.
Let's see how tough these enemies are.
There is something we can take care of along the way, though, in that there's a monster extermination quest waiting for us when we get to Bose. You can take care of the monster before you can get there.
Oh, well then yeah, let's.
I'm looking at this right. It's coming up on our
Oh, that is a strong boy.
Oh.
He's a strong lad.
Okay, we're lacking wind Sabbath. We're not going to be hurting for fire and earth for a little bit. Oh,
Yeah, there it is. Maybe back out and save for
Exterminate!
you're weak to wind, huh? Hey,
There we
Estelle!
go.
Let it blow. Let it blow.
Oh, that's right. Paralysis makes it so you can't use crafts. Get him. Hell yeah.
Now, objective survive for her next turn. And then you probably clean up whoever's left with the S-crafts you got.
Oh, I can't attack either. Well, hey, I have wind magic on hand. So why not? After all, why shouldn't I? I like how these are called king scorpions and they're flying.
Isn't there some scorpion that actually can fly?
No. God, no. I hope the fuck not.
Flying scorpion. Okay, there is something called a flying scorpion, but it's a scorpion fly, which is a different insect.
Okay. Also, I agree, Tetsu. Thankfully, these aren't actual demons, you know, which start showing up in Cold Steel. I still can't wait to see what they're gonna do with Farewell over Zemuria. Like,
I have so many
knowing what
questions.
we know, between you and me, knowing what we know about the world, I can't wait to see what they do. You know?
I'm scared. But I'm so excited, but I'm scared.
Because of one particular handsome motherfucker in glasses. We don't have to go to Neville Valley, do we? Not at the moment.
No, not yet. Well, I'll have to go there eventually. We're just gonna head straight west along the road, following it for Bose.
Oh, hi.
For one of my favorite town things in the series, this mini game Slayer.
Haha.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Let's move out, Johnny Young Bosch. Oh, you've got a face of mother love.
I don't know, I think it's kind of cute. I'd buy a plush of this.
You know what? Same.
We're good to go.
It's like that, I can't remember the character's name, but the snake demon from Kamen Rider X, not X-Day,
I've never watched Kamen Rider.
There's a lot in that.
Oh,
Beep, beep, beep. Or yellow with the vehicle.
Well, if this is Sherazade, how you been?
oh, you're definitely important. Fine, haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to?
As you can see, I'm doing an escort job.
Okay, Grant? You're supposed to not publicly talk about doing escort service like that.
I fuck who I wanna
I could see Sarah, like, twisting words like that to annoy people or fluster them. Or that'd be something Sarah would do.
I'm sure you heard all about the airlines being grounded at the Lind, right? Because of that, we have to move all this cargo to the Royal City by ground transport.
I like his hair, though.
looking like Adol.
I see. Well, your efforts are appreciated. Yeah, I was about to say, he's Adol.
So how about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Although this was you Adol, these sentences would just be him going. And then the conversation moves on anyway. Don't tell me you're looking into the incident.
That's the plan. Why? Do you know something we should be aware of?
Well, I think it'd be best if you spoke a little bit about it at the lowest branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later.
We took care of the monsters for you.
Now you're dead and I see one staring me in its cold eyes. Oh wait, that's Estelle.
First Mr. Ashton and now him. Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will just come out and say it. I wonder what's up.
Well, there must be a good reason for it. We'll probably find our answer at the lowest branch.
Agreed. If we do as he suggests and ask Lugren about it, we may just get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving. I'm smelling out treasure chests. You got treasure? You got treasure?
Scorpions belong on the ground. Sounds like it'd be the one hell of a killer hook for a tongue.
You got treasure?
Oh, are we done already?
You don't got treasure. You got treasure over here? Oh, hi. Goodbye! Mod check treasure chests? You son of a bitch. Mod check treasures? Oh,
Yeah,
hi.
no, I don't think there's just along this road that I'm seeing here. Take down all the wildlife for their lunch money. Or their stomach gems.
Yeah, they're stomach gems. God, the way you interact with the menu is still kind of, like, weird.
It makes sense using the game with a mouse, but
Yeah.
on a controller it feels so awkward.
Because I'm used to the controller of Cold Steel. I'm used to just going to arts and, hey, Elliot, Tyrol, please. Tyrol. Hey,
It feels like they didn't start planning these games menu out for controller first.
The fuck is you?
Across, you know. A little floating
Wisdom.
jellyfish thing.
He tanky. Absorb huge. Thank you for giving me the suck. I didn't consent to that, though. Sir. Stop giving me the suck! How about a super crowd? Enjoy. What? What?
We're You're good to go.
I hit him with a 200 I hit him with a 200 level craft.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, are we done already?
Hello? Hold on.
What's it?
I gotta make sure I didn't crash.
Yeah, you're still good on my end, I think.
Okay, OBS was fucking up for me. I'm okay. Oh, HP. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
I'm holding my phone. What do you want me to do with it? Who am I calling?
That's not bad. I got an HP 2?
Hell yeah.
What can I do with magic? Okay, not enough for blue impact. Close to diamond dust. That is close to diamond dust.
Diamond does remember being okay in this one. The freeze is good if you can get it.
I really want to get La tier. Because, group heals is OP. So, hold on. Hey, Estelle, sweetie. Put this on. I'm gonna do a hee-hoo. I'm gonna do a hee-hoo here. Trust the process.
Trusting the process.
Shit! The process failed. But hey, look at that. We got tier and La tier. This is gonna be a useful skill throughout the whole game.
This is gonna be spammed, basically.
Estella's here to heal and exploit elemental weaknesses when available. But because she has Earth as her current elemental effect on her weapon, we don't have to worry about casting any Earth spells. Okay, what do we got here? Hawking Gate. Or bows.
Bows is our destination. I can get to my memory.
God, the horn section is going so hard. I can see why you like this town theme.
It's so chill.
This is the commercial city of Bose, which sits at the heart of the Bose region. Wow, this definitely looks like a city. Do not pull that fucking fake style fucking quotes. Wow, this city really is a city. People die when they are killed, Turk.
Just because you're right doesn't mean you're correct. Of the 5 major cities in Liberl, this one comes next after Roland City. This one comes next after the Roland City. Compared to Roland, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger.
Does anybody have any idea what that huge building is over there? That's the Bose Market. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. It's what we call a mall. You can pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and ordnance. It's not surprising that they call this place a commercial city. And I really wish this trip could have been for shopping. Shush, Tetsu. Alright, let's stop by the guild. Oh, sorry, Buttercup. Oh, whoops. Hey! Quit! Oh, quit.
Buttercup, what are you doing?
She's grabbing my feet and biting me.
Father, we've come to bring a letter.
Aww. Excuse me. You're Father Holstein, right? I'm going to murder this man. Stop it! This is for you. It's a letter from Father Divine and Roland. Yep. It's swallow your food.
I'm meatwad from what was in Hunger Force.
If you want to sound like Meatwad, you gotta enunciate some of the words. Yeah,
well,
not to sound like Meatwad at the New Jersey Meatwads.
New medicine? Okay, come on. Give him my money. Now let's go to the guild. So,
Guild is the red building on the north.
there is no weapon shop here, huh? Or Orkman.
Check your inventory real quick, actually, and need to check the books really quick. Do you still have Cornelia chapter 1?
I got Cornelia chapter 1 and 2.
Good. Because that's one of the few books you can actually pick up in a couple places. Because you can get them in the main market here.
You got any...
Mouthful soup also has the recipe.
I feel like I should buy both. But Mouthful, you say, is better?
Mouthful actively has a recipe you can learn. Red Tail does not.
Hey, Estelle. Eat.
The market also has weapons we can buy if you want to do that first.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's pretty useful for casters. Generic character. You're a generic. Oh god. Oh. Time to shop. I could make her... Oh.
3 strength for an extra range. I'd say that's worth it.
That is true.
Things from further away.
Paring knives. I feel like I should buy some work helmets. I'll buy 2. Because Estelle has enough defense. She's pretty tanky at the moment. I could just give him 2 work helmets. Joshua just walking around with 2 hats on. Oh, he's just
one of those fucking early 2000 hat stack hats that's actually one hat that looks like 2 or 3.
Let's see what you got. Hi! Dorothy? Dorothy. Dorothy. Hey. Hey. Dorothy. Dorothy. Once again. Dorothy. Hey. Psst.
She's so into her surroundings. Looks like he can't even hear you. No thoughts. Only visual.
Okay, this is food shopping. More food shopping. Why would you want to buy a dirty carrot?
Clean it off. Maybe it's a little cheaper by default.
Ooh, some new Stragas. Why would you want to buy a
Can't
red
believe
scarf
that.
when you could buy a work helmet for the same price and it gives more defense?
Trying to do a cosplay of.
Don't defend it. Don't defend it.
Where's the red coat?
Nope, 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 no defending it. I will say I like the character art in this game. Like you could tell this came out the same era as like Tenchi Muyo. You know what I mean?
See, the thing with that is that Tenchi Muyo is still ongoing, so that's a bit of a
The
misnomer.
classic Tenchi Muyo.
Yeah, GXP, not pre-GXP, but what the fuck's the name of the main series? Ryo-Oki.
Alright, I think I've bought everything I need to.
Every time I think about Tenchi GXP, my brain immediately goes to that Toonami made anime that's about the mech racing. IGPX, I think it was called.
Oh, that was a pretty good series, actually.
I barely remember it, but I remember loving the way the mechs looked, and hearing Toonami Tom talk about advertising for it always got me a little hype. Lecter.
I remember when it was like a small web series and it was like combat mechs, like strictly combat gun mechs and all that, but then they turned it into a racing anime with combat
Got it.
mechs. I'm like,
I missed
that's my jam. Oh.
Bombs in a blanket? No.
It's guild.
Ah, Sherazad, you're a lot sooner than I expected. I appreciate you coming all the way from Roland.
It's been a while, hasn't it, Lugrim? Did someone tell you that we were coming out of time?
Ah, I smelled you from all the way over there.
Oh, fuck off.
Yes, I received a call from Ina not that long ago. So that means these two kids with you are Cassius's children?
Yes, that's right. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Stell Bright. Recommendation, please?
I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I'm Lugren, and I oversee the Bows branch.
I forget, how many chapters is this game?
A prologue, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 chapters?
Because, like, the second game, like, if I recall,
I think that's,
it carries on, like, because it's all, like, technically one game.
yeah, I think the first chapter in 2 is chapters 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Your father and I go way back. Please just call me Lugren.
Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident?
Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still continuing its search. However, with the Army's current restriction on information, no public updates of the situation have been made. And not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the Guild hasn't heard a word either.
Dreki, with 8 months? What are we naming the baby? Dreki, what are we naming the baby? It's coming in a month. What are we naming it? Really? Why not? Aren't the Army and the Guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface, anyway. But in actuality, there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects.
So pretty much what you're saying is that it's a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right?
I hate to admit it, but that is the situation. In addition, General Morgan's gotten involved.
Did you just say General Morgan? Great. No, it really looks like things are going to be a pain. General Morgan? Who's that? He's a general.
He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in the history books.
Huh. Amazingly enough, I don't recall a name. So what's the big deal with this famous guy anyway? From what I've heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracer Guild. Hates Bracers, in fact. It seems he even makes it a point to routinely assert that there's no need for a Bracer Guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me. So what you're saying is, we're not getting any information because of this, General?
That's not really important at the moment. What really matters is that Bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions they're investigating. And because of that, it's causing conflicts with our other work.
Damn. We need the help of like a blonde-haired dancer with a gun. Who is a himbo. But is actually like a fucking genius who thinks 5 years in advance. You know who I'm talking about. Like, it... Isn't that kind of like... wild?
Yeah?
Like, how he plays the fool, but he's just like so giga-brain?
The smartest motherfucker in the universe. And also the horniest. Second order.
Yeah, that too. Like, people constantly say he's an idiot, he's an idealist, he's a fool, but then it's like 5 years later, it's like, oh, he was thinking that far ahead, huh?
Estelle, no.
We're not gonna duel the general.
You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle.
Keep it your cool, Bracer. There are other ways. Such as the request we just received from the mayor concerning the incident. She has asked that we conduct an investigation from the guild side separate from the army.
Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it'll be great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Logren, we'll accept the mayor's request.
That sounds fine by me.
Yeah, we're gonna have to accept it anyways because it's part of the story.
Before you go, you two are junior Bracers, right?
Yeah, why?
Junior Bracers, so to speak, are members in training registered at various branches. In short, the performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. And right now, for you two, that would be Roland.
So what you're trying to say is,
We have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right?
You've got it. Here, all you need to do is sign on these forms to transfer your registration.
that's a little tedious, but I can understand, like, for the sake of bookkeeping and all that. And also, like, hey, we're in charge of you while you're here, and we're monitoring you to see if you get a recommendation from us or not. So I can see the point of this, but I can see how it could also be tedious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Their names go here, and Estelle and Joshua filled out the registration transfer forms.
All right, it looks like everything's in order. Junior Braces, Estelle and Joshua. As of this day at 15:20, your registration at the Bose branch has been approved.
I was about to freak out if that was actually the time. I had to look at my clock really quick.
This means that you are now members of the Bose branch.
So, you know, once you become a senior bracer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well.
Understood.
So pretty much we're still newbies?
Well, it looks like now I'll be able to entrust you with the mayor's request. The mayor's residence is near the west gate. You should go there and talk to her directly.
We'll do that.
Understood.
But first...
Alright, ingredient seeker and revenue monster. We ain't even turned in the Bose monster one already, too.
Yeah!
I won't be surprised if the next rank up's at 60.
Alright, so... Oh!
Yeah, they separate the areas even in this regard, which I actually really appreciate for the amount of things you can scroll through.
Okay, so this is another monster extermination.
I believe that's to the west. Ingredient Seeker, by the looks, we can do now, although the guide recommends grinding at that Wisdom monster until you're like level 14. I'd recommend just doing that off stream first.
Probably.
All right, so
We are gonna be wrapping up in a minute because like I'm at that limit for the game's bullshittery with running back and forth. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Let's buy the chicken really quick because like
Yeah, I think yeah, it is. You might already have it.
what the fuck do I buy chicken?
It's a monster drop. I'm looking at the thing right now. You might already have 5 of them.
Check. Savory pinion.
Tender poultry.
Yep.
You have 6. We needed 5, so you already have them. We can go turn that in really quick.
Oh god, I'm suffering from success again.
Restaurant to the top right, I believe. Door in the back, talk to the lady.
Oh, door. Fuck. Hi, we have a
Just
delivery of
like
chicken
what
for you.
I
We've just been
actually-
carrying this around for a few days in our pocket.
It's rotten. So that's how it's why it's so tender.
And this is going to get us another recipe.
Hell yeah.
Actually, looking back, apparently we did technically miss a recipe, but we can get before the end of the chapter, still no problem.
I mean, there's no
Valley.
reward for
Right.
getting all the recipes in this one, is there?
I think there maybe is an achievement, but that's about it.
Okay, yeah. If there's no special quartz or something tied to it, then it's not a problem.
Yeah, and at
Because
the
like
same time,
I
we're
know
gonna
like
be
how in Cold
up that
Steel you
way
need to
later
get every
anyway.
recipe and cook every recipe to get specific quartz.
Yeah, we'll be up that way anyway during the plot later on here anyway, so no worries. Because it's going over to Neville Valley and talking to a guy in a hut.
Please read the recipe before you try it. Oh, I love their dichotomy. So that would be... Oh, it's a sit down. Eh. I'm here for the more important piece. Dang! We got 60
Damn.
and still didn't rank up.
You know, I'm gonna look up the trails and the
So it wants me to just like
80's next. Then it's 110,
the mayor's
125,
residence.
190, 330, 392.
Right. I think this is gonna be the spot where we stop for now,
Sounds good. Sounds good.
and I'm gonna switch over to some epic battle fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh god, I feel better cracking my back like that. YouTube, thank you for being here tonight. Turk, thank you once again for being here. And if you guys aren't already, please consider following them, Turk217.
I'm gonna be live pretty soon myself with some other Falcom stuff because I'm working on Ease.
God, those games. You are brave. Speaking of JRPGs and all that, I'm thinking of starting the Final Fantasy VII Remake soon.
I love remake. I think I like Rebirth more, but that remakes an easier to get through game. I'll tell you that.
Okay, Well, not all of it. We can't have one of the 7 PlayStation 5s that were made worldwide. Is there still a
Finding them
shortage
isn't
of them?
hard anymore. It's the price of it that's the hard part now.
Alright, YouTube, we'll see you later. Bye-bye, YouTube.